From News 8, this is a severe weather alert.
Good evening, I'm meteorologist James Gilbert. As of right now, we have a tornado warning for Ontario County. So here's 5 and 20. This outflow boundary right along here could produce damaging winds. So I'm looking at you, Geneva. If you are watching from this location, you want to get inside, you want to get into your safe place. Basically, if you have a basement, head to your basement, take your phone with you. All right, here we go. Starting to see the ice move into the area. Just checked, Buffalo is reporting some freezing rain. Ice storm warning, that's the #1 that we're watching tonight, and that is into effect through tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Although the temperatures are around 90, the water not the same. I decided to roll the sleeves up, roll the pants up, and check it out a little bit. And you know what? Feels pretty darn good.
Your grilling forecast, well, we're looking good this afternoon. Temperature is right around 80 degrees. And if you do get a little bit of dry time, figure why not check out the pool. Just remember, if thunder roars, head indoors, of course. You don't want to be out and about if there's a thunderstorm around. Humidity, I keep mentioning it. That's because it's going to stick around, really all the way into oppressive, just uncomfortable for the next several days. We can't lose it. We've got clear skies across much of Rochester and Monroe County, but this is the storm that I've got my eyes focused on. This is Wayne County. There is Sodus Bay right there, Sodus Point. And this downpour is weakened a little bit just north of Palmyra. Here is 104.
Be feeling wind chills in the 30s. That's because that wind really going to start ramping up, dropping down into the 20s, into the teens, and the single digits. This is 24 hours from now. Bitter cold.
Rochester, 25 degrees cooler than we were yesterday morning. Fall colors, we're working on it. The 80-degree temperatures didn't help much, but I do think this weekend we see some really significant development across the Genesee Valley.
I don't need winter tires because I have four-wheel drive or I have all-wheel drive. What do you think about that?
No, that's great if you're trying to get out of a spot when you get stuck in the snow. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often. But really, if you want control on your turns and you want control on your braking, the winter tires are really going to help you the most.
Yeah.
Because you're turning and braking a lot more than hopefully you're getting stuck.
All right.
That's true.
Wayne Gretzky, thank you very much.
There you go. And this one, a wild card, Brandy Wilkins. Holy cow, look at that rainbow. Most areas seeing about 6 inches when it's all said and done. This is right now through Thursday. We've got light powdery snow on the outside, but right underneath that, because of that sleet that we had earlier, going to be a little bit on the crustier, more difficult side. So, of course, as we always say, give yourself a little bit of time tomorrow morning. Records go back to the 1800s. So this is very unusual. This is not just like, you know, run-of-the-mill, oh, it's a warm September.
Right.
So.
No, I think even people who love summer, a lot of them are getting a little tired.
Yeah, a little bit, but they won't tell you.
No.
They won't. They like it, but deep down.
Rev it up, summer. Yeah.
The consistency of the storm is really what's amazing. Let's take a larger view at this Category 1 storm that has sustained 75 miles per hour winds since it made landfall earlier this morning. Up 390 through downtown Rochester. Looks like up to Irondequoit, Webster, seeing some good downpours right now along 104 and points east into Wayne County. The humidity meter finally functioning again, and it's going to come back to a much more comfy range, especially as we get into tomorrow afternoon and Friday as well. Behind me is one of the many creeks in Monroe County that continues to surge as the rain falls. And this one, I've told by a passerby, can even see water go over the bridge. Right now, you can see debris is building on the other side. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for this storm right here. It's just east of Avon along 5 and 20, kind of just north of Canisius Lake, heading towards Naples, south of Victor, working its way toward Honeoye Falls.
And it probably sounds odd saying that, but, you know, this is my home.
This tree here is one of more than 50 that have come down across the property. Now, this one did not get across the path. Others did, making getting around nearly impossible.
Soon, I think, James, some people are going to be singing for it to go away.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's funny how that works. We've gotten several days of rain, and it's finally starting to move out, but we've got a couple of downpours on radar right now. Let's take a look at those as they move through the area. A couple of them right around Rochester. I really try to stay away from saying what weather is good or bad. Everybody has such different preferences.
It's true.
But
Saturday's looking good.
Saturday's looking pretty good.
I'll see.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks.
Good afternoon. We had a little bit of a lull earlier in the day, but the showers and storms have popped right back up. Couple of lines I'm watching. These came off of the breeze off Lake Erie. Here's this one. Pretty widespread here from Manchester down into Canandaigua. The bottom part could spread a little bit further south. That's hanging out right along 5 and 20 and will continue towards Geneva and Phelps. The northern part kind of riding right along I-90, and of course it just passed through Victor, so they're done with that for now. But we do see some lightning strikes with that storm, so that's going to continue to push through. Going to be in Clifton Springs in about 15 or so minutes. Then we're watching another shower that just moved through Rush. No lightning with this as of right now, but we could see that strengthen a little bit more, move closer to Perrington, eventually squeak its way into Wayne County. A little bit further south, we see kind of some drier air, and I think that'll continue into Yates County. They'll be happy to not see any rain there. Temperatures right now dropped a little bit. Mid-70s, 76, but look at the dew point. Oh, that is not pleasant. 73, so very humid out. Not that hot, just really, really humid. So off and on showers tonight. If you're in Greece right now, you may have just missed the shower, so you'll be dry for a little bit. So kind of hit or miss showers, we're going to call them. An isolated storm, so maybe you could fire up the grill when you do see a little bit of dry time, which we will have over the next few hours. But it won't last long. The next 24 does show, look at these icons. Yeah, we'll have some storms rumbling through, I'm thinking later in the evening, even past midnight, but they will fall apart. Cold front that moves through, I will show you the cold front in a second. That moves through, sunrise at 6:20 tomorrow morning. If you're going on a jog, temperature is going to be in the mid-60s, and it will be a nice weekend overall. Going to take a little bit of time for tomorrow to see some sun. But Sunday, pretty much guaranteed all-day sunshine. That'll be nice. Temperatures around 80. All right, the front. Watch this. I love this graphic. The wind is right now out of the southwest. Note the time here by 10:30. Haven't quite seen a change in direction yet. But by 2, 3, 4 a.m., look at that. Now the wind is out of the north. There's the front right there. That's going to indicate the change of winds. That is going to indicate the change of air, the drop in humidity. So that's what we'll really notice. All right, your futurecast here, I'm just going to show overnight tonight. There's those showers, those storms that could rumble in 1, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. And then watch as the clouds kind of linger through the afternoon. Yeah, it could take a while until we finally see some clearing in the afternoon. News 8 8-day forecast. So as I mentioned, Sunday looking lovely. Monday, that will carry on there as well. Tuesday, that's when we see the showers return. And, John, the storm that we're looking at for Tuesday and into Wednesday really has a good sign of a fall feel to it. Ooh. It's some of those storms that come all the way down and bring some cooler air in. So this 76 right here, that is going to feel a touch like more September than August.
I will welcome that with open arms. James, thank you. A little touch of Americana this week.